got like 2 sides for the. How is it?
So yeah, this 3.2 is at 110 currently. We could potentially sell or finance with like 5K down, maybe 10,000 as a down payment. If you needed financing, you said you were selling a house maybe sometime near future.
Well,
this is a single wide, so it's a old 1980s, 70s. I could look up the actual year, but we did new siding, new electrical, updated the plumbing.
What's the AC? I got stubs that'll show that.
Great.
We
have a pay stub program too, so
from January to November, I made like 40 grand.
Great.
So it's.
So we're here today at another project in East Mesa off of Ellsworth and Broadway, actually Coral Bell and Broadway, at a family style community by the name of Sierra Estates. We actually acquired this property from the community. They took it back in a hoarding situation and the client was in a bad way. They needed to move in more of an immediate situation. So we made that happen. We're able to acquire this property for as low as about $8,000 and rehab this home to a turnkey product out here in the East Mesa market. This property came equipped with a full rehab turnkey at granite counters, new cabinets, some updated T111 will service the AC and electrical, make sure the roof is up to par. A pretty turnkey program we're offering over here in the East Mesa market. We'll be seller financing this home, like you saw me entertaining a client here today for the affordability in this East Mesa market. Individuals are finding it scarce available, affordable options. His residential property just down the street's going for $540,000. He found himself in a distressed situation where they're getting a divorce and are looking to move, cash out the equity of their home, and possibly refinance or even pay off the home once they establish themselves. After a couple of months, sell their home and pay off the property. Well, with our seller carry finance programs, they have the availability to do that because there's no prepayment penalties. So it allows us to execute a transaction, provide him an option out in the market where he doesn't deem himself satisfactory to go for a third-party lending program. So he's open to paying a little bit more on the rate. Well, that provides a seller finance note brought to you today by Mobile Mailbox Money. And if you're looking to execute out in the market passively outside the complications of long-term rental strategies like management fees, maintenance costs, insurance, and taxes, you could be the bank and buy a seller finance note or mortgage that we cash flow here in the valley. In the local market of Arizona, highly desirable area. We've been cultivating this market for a good amount of time, past 7 years, over 300 transactions. The proof is in the pudding. If you're looking to put, like, say, $90,000 to work, you could cash flow over $1,000 a month with no banks and under a 30-day program. Check that out. That's Mobile Mailbox Money here off major cross streets in East Mesa of Ellsworth and Broadway. So kind of same setup, did kind of the same finishes. This is at 99,000, so it's actually 10K less.
This is nicer. This seems like it's bigger.
So you'd be like close to 2,000 a month with lot rent, water, trash, and sewer, the home payment after 5,000 down. And that's the minimum.
Oh, I'd come up with more than 5.
So what would you feel comfortable with, just so you can know? I mean, that way you can kind of have a better idea.
If my wife really wants me out, she's got a TSP that she can pull up to 50,000. Like I said, say 40.
Be conservative.
I'll bring her by here.
Well, I mean, I may be able to cut you a really nice deal. You may be walking away from something you don't want to walk away from at the end of the day.
Yeah, but she's not gonna be able to do anything.
No, yeah. Listen, here's how it would look hypothetically, right? Let's say you were ready. Nice to meet you.
Yep. Did you send them to me?
I did. I texted you the 2 options. We walked here today. Hot items off the press.